So I'm here sketching in San Francisco, and I want to share some of the materials that I use. And you can see here I've got my drawing pencils, which I use a lot. But now the most important thing that I use are these pens. So I'm going to show you a few of these. So these pens, I'm going to list them at the end and put a little thing on top so you know which ones. So they're just a regular black pen and a fine tip, and also gray, different shades of gray brush pens, which I find are quite useful. And I've been using that on this particular drawing that I did of 4 points, which is right underneath actually the Golden Gate Bridge, and you can sort of see all the structure of the bridge. And so hopefully, yeah, there you can see it a little bit. So you can see I've used different ones there. And here I am, I'm drawing with my pencil. Just regular pencils is what I use. Nothing unusual. But my favorite is called Black Wings, and I will just take one black wing. Now, when I do use my pen and ink, I very often then come along and so I did a pen and ink of this particular park, and then I came in and I added in some watercolor here, and I used this little tiny watercolor tin that I really like. This tin is by Sennelier. It's called Aqua Mini, and I really love it. It's just 8 colors, but I like them because they're very saturated colors, very, very good quality paint, and quite inexpensive, and I can put it in my bag. And I also used it as people were passing by me in the park in this wedding procession, an Indian wedding procession, and I felt it sort of captured that. So that was sort of fun. And then here I've used it when I was actually meeting with a friend and drawing in a cafe. So this is pen and ink and then colored in later. This is just purely using the Aqua Mini paints. And then here would be something that I did myself, like in pen and ink. And then I put in color. So you can see that I added color afterwards, and I sort of came home, and I even used a bit of gouache in this one, which can be quite useful. So those are different things. Now you want to use a nice big brush, and I usually have this little watercolor brush, this water brush, and then a big brush. So the water, I can just squeeze it out and use it as water, or I can use it to paint. And those two are really quite adequate for me when I go out and do painting. So they all work pretty well together. So there you have it. So I think that we've got most of the stuff now. Oh, by the way, don't forget your eraser. And don't forget your kneaded eraser. Sorry, your sharpener and kneaded eraser. You need those. And also, you must not forget to take your water. Right here I've got some paper towel. You need the paper towel because you need to be able to lift off unneeded water and clean things up. So there we are. So there you have it. And thanks for watching. And this will be our next one, which will be, I'm going to walk up still in the same park and do a little demo of this view that you see right out over the bay. And I hope that you'll come to the next video and see that. And now we've included just a little description, or just reminding you of these different pencils. Here you see the Black Wing on the left, and then the regular HB, and then the 2 different types of pens that I use that I've described earlier. The 2 watercolor brushes. One by Derwent, the other just any old one. I like the Derwent one the best, and the Aquarelle Mini. So that is all the materials that I showed you today in the class.